With the 4th pick in the 2004 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Chris Paul from Wake Forest University.
I don't doubt that Byron Scott and the rest of the brain trust in New Orleans are smiling to get Chris Paul, sophomore out of Wake Forest, 2005 first-team All-American, the third Demon Deacon taken in the top 5 all-time, the first one since Tim Duncan was taken #1 overall back in 1997. That one, by the way, worked out pretty well for San Antonio. In that suit featuring black and gold, the Wake Forest colors, Chris Paul, the sophomore, comes from Wake Forest to New Orleans with his 4th overall selection. Such a terrific family story involved. His family is so important, including his brother, who's been with him for a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and he's standing by. His brother is with Mark Jones. Mark?
And with C.J. Paul, and if you're all wondering why he's so tough and why Chris plays with so much grit and guile, it's because of his older brother. Describe and characterize some of the battles that the two of you had playing any kind of game as kids growing up.
All our battles ended with fights, fist fights. I remember Chris used to run and grab a knife because I was so much bigger than him. But it was all out of love, all out of love.
He tells me that you're going to go live with him. What's the idea behind that?
I'm going to be pretty much like his manager, personal assistant, take care of all the day-to-day stuff because Chris is still a young guy. I just graduated from college, so I got a lot of time on my hands.
All right, thanks a lot for joining us. And Stu, I guess Chris ultimately ended up winning some of those battles, huh?
Yeah, he did, but Chris is he's not a very good NBA analyst, Mark. He just sat down here, saw his brother on TV, said, oh, he's going to be nervous, man. He's going to be stuttering. Your brother was flawless on the interview.
He was all right.
He was all right?
He was all right.
You give him an all right grade.
Yeah, he was all right.
When you're going to a team that needs so much help, how does that change what is expected of you?
I think it's a challenge. You know, Coach Scott is a great coach, and when I went out to New Orleans to work out, I really enjoyed it. They really have a great staff, and I can't wait to get there and play with those athletic guys.
It's New Orleans, Chris. It's Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street.
Now, a whole lot of visiting teams used to go in there and get all messed up before they stepped on the court. How do you stay away from potential dangers?
My brother is actually going with me, and he's going to New Orleans with me. He's going to live with me and try to be a mentor to me. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, they got the Essence Festival there next week. My parents actually going after that.
All right, everybody calls you a choir boy. You're president of your sophomore class in high school, junior, senior class, but your mom said you were temperamental as a kid. What does she mean by that?
I think I just always had an edge to me. I hate to lose, no matter what it is. So I've always just had an edge, and, you know, if you step on my toes, I'm going to tell you about it.
All right, so Chris did well in his interview, Mike. His brother, C.J., did okay, according to Chris.
Exactly.
And C.J. be watching out for him down there. Congratulations to the Paul family.